Welcome to another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Country Financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, All About Dance and More, Brown County State Bank, The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Agency, The Hinderker Funeral Home, Gassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, A Rustic Garden, Dot Foods, and Main Street Repair. Now for the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Hi, this is Susie Houston and Joanne Hilburn here, and we are bringing you the volleyball, the high school volleyball. I do believe we're going to have two JV games tonight. We are playing Greenville Northwestern volleyball team over there. They are in black and white white numbers with orange letters, and it looks like they're the Tigers. Is that what that says on the back
Tigers.
of there? Okay. And then we have our Lady Hornets over here. And we are going to do the Scranton Heating, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Call the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. And then I'll bring you some, there we go, we'll show you the pictures of the girls down there. And then we do not have the lineups quite yet. I'll be getting them soon. I'll shoot a text down there to Megan and get that. So we're going to do the Country Financial Keys to the Game, sponsored by Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, located at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3591. And Steve and I are kind of like broken records when it comes to this, Joanna, but maybe you can have some other input for us.
I don't know.
The biggest thing is talking. A lot of times we always get in trouble when we don't talk and balls landed between players, or we have 2 or 3 players going after the same ball, and then you have 2 players on the floor. They hit it over, they come back and hit it in the spot where we have an empty player because she's still on the floor. Our serves.
Yes.
We've come to find out that who usually ends up with the most serves are usually the winners.
Yep.
You got to be consistent with your serves. I know there was one game where there was a team that had 1 service point out of like 15.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, the other 14 points they got were from our errors or, you know, something like that. So it's like, you know, you got to be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
You got to hit that ball over. You got to be strong. You got to be solid. Staying out of the net is another. Sometimes we seem to have issues with staying out of the net. So any other inputs?
No, I definitely think just from watching the few games that I have is definitely the talking and the serving. Those are going to be the 2 main key points of this game.
Oh, yeah. And it usually is. One time Steve and I was going to keep track of the points, you know, that when they didn't talk and the ball landed, you know, but I don't know, somehow we didn't end up doing that. So tonight maybe we can try to do a little bit better with that. Like I said, we have 2 JV games that are going to happen. Usually the first game are the ones that usually don't play as much. Give them an opportunity to play.
Okay.
And then the second game is usually the one that counts. JV squad that will count. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, the refs are already here because most of the time they usually don't have the refs for the first JV game, but I see that. Okay, I'll just go ahead and go off air.
sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money. Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
Okay. This is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn. The starting time and we're not supposed to start till 5:30, but it looks like we're getting ready to start, Joanna.
Mm-hmm.
I do not have Greenfield's lineup, but I do have ours. We have Houston, Hunter, Boylan, Gallagher, Jones, and Sears with Lake and Craven, the libero. But like I said, I do not have Greenfield's lineup yet, so I'm really not for sure what that is yet. But
Yeah, but it looks like the ref has just basically got theirs too, so she's just going through theirs right now. And
okay. So yeah, we are kind of a little late getting the lineups.
But we'll figure it out when they get on the court.
Yep. Yep. Okay, so it looks like for the Hornets, we've got Houston, Sears, and Boylan in the front row. We have Jones, Gallagher, and Hunter in the back row. Okay, and like I said, I do not have Greenfields yet, so as soon as I know that, I don't want to take a commercial break because I'm afraid as soon as
here we go.
Okay, so 24's out there.
13,
13,
7, 22, 6, and 10.
6.
And it looks like
10.
4 will be possibly coming in here.
Okay.
She's standing out there looking like she's getting ready to come on, step on.
So that is for the Greenville Tigers.
Greenfield. Yep.
Yeah, he's got Greenville on this sheet. Greenfield Tigers, we have Huff, Deffers, Fisher, Matthews, Costello, and Riley. Okay, and back to serve, we have Fisher. And I will do the best I can to try to get you these. Okay, and the first one is over and good.
Yep.
Yep, and Gallagher just couldn't quite come up with it. Okay, I'm so used to taking stats, I'm okay. Fisher's second one, and it went into the net.
You just get to talk tonight.
Okay, yay! Sorry, people. You're stuck with me tonight. Okay, so back to serve is Boylan.
Good serve.
That was a really good serve, almost an ace. And let's see, that was
No, we're gonna call it an ace.
Call. Couldn't come up with it. Callall?
I don't know.
I have no.
We apologize.
Call all is what I'm saying, because that's what it looks like to me. Okay. Deffers couldn't get it over, so that is a 3-1 on the Cash Communication scoreboard. Okay, Boylan's back to serve. Okay, nice serve. Okay, we have Matthews to Riley. Riley made it over. We got to get it over, girls. There we go. Okay, and they just couldn't quite get it over, and that was Deffers.
Yep, she just needs to get stronger on that. She knows exactly what she's got to do, but she just is not completing it.
Yep. Okay. Okay, so Frank came in the game. Okay, Fisher over to Deffers. Fisher, and that one was over by Riley, and that was hit out of bounds. Okay, so it's 5-1 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Yeah, and we've started a little early tonight, and that's okay. We had Gibbs to Fisher. Okay, Sears over with it. Huff, Fisher to Riley. Dunlap. Good job by Hunter. Okay, and that's Matthews over. Got to get it over. Gallagher got it over. Yep. Okay, Deffers. Then Fisher. Sears.
Good. I like to see that when
Fisher.
they do that, they send it to the back row. So that was
and
good
Deffers.
for Sears.
Oh, and we just couldn't. That would have been the fourth hit anyway. We just couldn't quite get it over. Okay, we're confused on our lineup there. There we go. Okay, and that was Deffers back to serve. We got to get it over. There we go. Okay. Fisher over to Matthews, and that was did they call that in?
It
No,
was in.
that
It was in.
Okay.
At least it was in on my site,
Five.
not necessarily on the official.
5-3. Okay, and this puts Deffers back to serve.
Sure, it's not DeFevers.
DeFevers?
Or DeFevers, maybe?
DeFevers. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, and I'm sorry, but
That's all right. I don't know the pronunciation of it either.
okay. Boylan to Hunter. DeFevers then to Fisher, and an open spot. So it's 5-4 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. So you think it's DeFevers?
If I was doing, that's how I would say it. But
DeFevers?
I'm not saying
Okay.
that's right either.
Okay, DeFevers back to serve. Nice hit. Send it in that back row there.
Good job, and I sent
Okay.
it to the net.
Okay, so Fisher. And, oh, you got to be ready for that. And that was Costello.
Yep.
Sent it
Touched
over.
by Jones.
Yep. I think it probably would have been out of bounds, but it's
That's a
okay.
hard one. That's a hard one.
It is a hard one. Okay. DeFevers back to serve. Okay. Sears got it over. DeFevers to Fisher to Riley. And that is off the fingertips of the Hornets. So now Greenfield has got the lead 6-5 now.
Yeah, I think we just need to break this rotation for sure. And
DeFevers still to serve. Okay. Boylan, we got to get it over by Frank. Okay. Sears. Fisher. Oh,
that was in.
That was still in, and that's by Costello, and she's doing a good job up there in that front row.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. She's sitting it back just around that line where it's really hard to tell if it's going to be in or out. So she's got a perfect spot for it.
Yep. Okay, DeFever's still up to serve. 7-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And Jones is just not, she's not setting herself. She's not setting herself to hit it. So she's dropping her shoulder, and of course that's sending it to the left or the right, whatever shoulder
she just would
drops.
Get up on her toes a little bit and move side to side. I think she'd be able to make connection with that.
Yep. Okay. Got to get it over. Okay. So DeFevers still back to serve. It is 9-5 in favor of Greenfield.
And these
Tigers.
are 7 points for DeFevers for Greenfield.
Okay. Oh, there. Finally, we got a break in the serves. Okay, it's 9-6, still in favor of Greenfield Tigers. And we got Sears back to serve. Oh, yeah, it was out of bounds.
Yep.
It was just barely out of bounds. Okay, so that puts Riley back to serve. Okay, and we've got Lovelace coming in. She went into the front row. And that was a high, short serve. I mean, it came right on the green line there, right in the middle. Okay, and Riley, she's getting ready to serve again. Another one just where it's just barely, see, in there we're not talking.
Correct.
You know, so they're not talking, so they're not knowing who's going to go hit it.
Yep.
And they're not going after it. Riley's third serve. Okay. Okay, Frank, Boylan, Gallagher, and then that was DeFevers. Nice job by Lovelace, but it is out of bounds.
Okay, and they gave that to us.
Okay, so it's 12-7 in favor of Greenfield still.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if Jones had made contact on the ball going out, but they're saying she didn't. So
no, I don't think she did. Okay, Frank to DeFevers to Fisher, and that was Matthews that got it over. Okay, so it's 13-7 now, and Matthews is serving. Okay, so we've got Woods coming in. Okay, and Matthews is serving. Okay, we're okay, 14-7 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Still in the first game of the first JV game. Gallagher, Boylan, Sears. Okay, there's Riley hit it. And back over was Costello. And I think that probably would have been out, but Frank went for it. So it's 15-7 now.
like I said, she knows where she's hitting it on the floor, and she's just putting it there every time. So, you know, for our back row players, that's for anybody, that's just a hard spot.
Yep. But yeah, Costello's doing a good job up there in that front row. Okay, Matthews still serving. Sears couldn't come up with it, so 16-7. Okay, we have Boylan. And then Woods come up with that. And we couldn't get it over. So, is it 17-7 or 18?
I have 17.
Okay. Gabby's quick on that scoreboard. Because I was getting ready to say 18-7. 17-7. Oh, she hit her player in the back of the head. Bless her heart. And that was Costello. And, you know, they're good player on the front row. So maybe that will help us out. Hopefully that'll help us out there. Okay, so Hunter's back to serve. And I know I'm not doing a very good job with Greenfield getting their players in, and I'm sorry. I'll try to get better. They've rotated a lot, so it's the numbers I have highlighted for my starters are not highlighted anymore. Okay, Costello is back to serve. So she's off the front row now, which may help us out a little bit. Okay, we've got to talk. You know, there's a point that they got for not talking. How many is that, like 10 now?
A lot.
Yeah. I mean, it's 19-8, and several of them have come from not talking. They've just been standing there. Okay, we gotta get to moving, girls. Let's go. Okay, and them are hard to dig out of the net like that.
Correct. You know, so. she was there. She was where she needed to be. It just kind of moved funky on her right there at the end. She wasn't able to dig it out of there.
Okay, Costello still back to serve, and it is 28 on the Cast Communication scoreboard. Okay, Gallagher, last one. Costello with a nice dig. Back over by Lovelace. Okay, well, it was a little behind her head. Boylan tried to set it up for Jones, but it was a little behind her, so them are hard to try to get over the net. Costello still back to serve. It's 21-8. Okay. Justice, Frank, Boylan. We have Costello, Matthews, and then over with it was Lovelace. Okay. So that is 22
yep.
to 8. Still in favor of the Greenfield Tigers. And Costello is still back to serve. And if any of the Greenfield Tigers fans are listening, I'm sorry if I'm saying these names wrong. Good job by Hunter. Okay, Matthews puts it up, and she goes over to Lovelace, into the net. Point for us.
Got another substitution.
Another sub. Lansaw coming in.
No, it was the Cowell, number 4.
Oh, Cowell. Oh, I was looking at 5. I don't even know where 5 is. Oh, gosh, we needed that serve over.
That goes right back to, you know, the keys of the game.
Yep.
Gotta get our serves.
Yep. Okay, 23-9. Still in favor of Greenfield Tigers. And we have Lovelace back to serve. And into the net. Okay, 23-10. And we have Jones back to serve. Oh, get over there. Nope, not quite. Okay, so 24-10. Okay, so 10's coming back in, which is Fisher, and she's going to serve. So this could be game point right here because it's 24-10. This is the first game of the first JV game. We have 2 games of JV coming up. This is just kind of a game for the Cal just kind of dropped right in front of her.
Yeah, we sided out, so that was good. We didn't let them get any more extra points off that serve.
Yep. So 24-11, and we have Boylan back to serve. And so this game is just kind of, I think, for the ones that don't get to play a lot, you know, and they actually have extra players, which makes it nice.
Yep.
So even their squad, the ones that don't get to play a lot, are playing tonight. So that's nice.
Oh, good hit by Sears.
Yep, and that was a good one by Cal. Ooh, they called that in, so that was the game. Okay, that's the first game down, 25-11. And that's the first game. We're going to take a few commercial breaks real quick. I might only probably be able to get one in, but we'll see.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Okay, this is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn here, and we're back live and this will be the second game of the JV squad, and that between games was sponsored by Yuengling and Nissen Agency at 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com, and we're getting ready to play the next game, and a
little confusion on the court.
Yeah, I think she thought they were just going to play one game, win or lose.
And maybe looks like that's what we're doing. Looks like we're now going to warm up for the actual JV game.
Okay, so well, that was still a nice little game,
yes.
though. I meant, it put the ones in there that don't get a play.
Yep.
So kudos for the coaches, for having the extra girls on their team to allow us to play at least one extra game.
Yep.
Okay, so it looks like we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a warm-up for the actual JV game. Let's see. We're going to do the pregame show again, and I'm just going to sponsored by the Comfort Man at Scranton's Heating and Cooling. Call the Comfort Man. It's 217-773-2626 or on the web at thecomfortman.com. We're going to take a few commercial breaks. I'll try to get the lineups and, for the JV game that's coming up, and we'll go from there. Joanna, did you have stats?
Oh, yeah, sure. I sure can.
Yeah.
Sorry, we just kind of
I know.
over another game.
Well, I thought we were going to play another game,
okay.
and we didn't. So.
All right, so for Brown County service points, Grace Boylan had 4 for us. The rest of our points all came from Greenfield Airs. All right, for Greenfield, Northwestern, Kaylin DeFevers had 7 service points. Mia Fisher had 1. Bailey Matthews had 4. Claire Costello had 4, and Finley Riley had 2.
So, and just like we was talking about before, how important the serves are, that shows you right there, because they had probably 18 points from serves.
Definitely, yep.
So they won 25 to 11.
25 to 11.
11. So right there shows how important the serves are. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna take Dot Transportation, where they're hiring full-time and part-time truck drivers with flexible schedules. Call the Dot hiring team at 217-773-9463, and we're going to take a few commercial breaks, and we'll be back with you right after that.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It can save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local.
Country Financial, they don't invest in mascots or movie stars.
They invest in people.
It just goes to show, when you put real, everyday people first,
you come in first.
You come in first.
You come in first.
Experience why Country Financial is ranked #1 in customer satisfaction for home insurance by J.D. Power.
Call your local Country Financial representatives, Jacob Giesler and Larry Grady, today at 217-773-3591.
Okay, this is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn here, and it looked like I had some more difficulties there. I do not know why that internet keeps going in and out, and I'm so sorry. I will try to catch it as soon as I can. Okay, we're getting ready to start the actual JV team. For the Hornets, we have, for their starting lineup, we have Houston, Boylan, Gallagher, Dunlap, Schimpf, Frank, and we have Lake and Craven as our libero. And for the Greenfield Lady Tigers over there, we have Ballard, Roth, Lansaw, Fisher, Gibbs, Dickerman, and Roberts. And some of these, and let's see, we have freshman, Ballard's a freshman, Roth is a junior. Okay, Lansaw's a freshman, Fisher's a sophomore, Gibbs is a sophomore, Dickerman's a freshman, and Roberts is a junior. So the first game, you know, some of these other ones, some of these freshman girls were able to play a little bit, so that was nice. They just had one game, which wasn't really for sure if we were going to do one or two, but that's okay. We did the Scranton Heating and Cooling Comfort Man. Call them at 217-773-2626 or on the web at thecomfortman.com. Keys of the Game is sponsored by Country Financial Agents Larry Grade and Jacob Gieser, located at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3591. I think it's still going to be the same talking, which first game there wasn't a lot, so that's why there was a lot of points from error. And the serves.
Yep.
You know, I meant we had, how many did we have? Like 5?
4.
4.
Yeah, 4.
You know, so 4 out of our
11
points were only from serves. So we got to get better with our serves. We got to get better with talking. You cannot let a ball land in front of you or beside you or anything else and just look at the other person like, was it yours? Well, if you were talking, you probably would have known, you know, which way we needed to go. Okay, and so we did the Keys of the Game by Country Financial. And then, you know, here pretty soon we'll do the in-between games, which is Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency. So now it's Greenfield's turn to warm up a little bit. So that's another 6 minutes. So we'll take a few more commercial breaks and we'll come back right after this.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender. Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
Okay, this is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn. It looks like there's like 1 minute, 20 seconds. I don't know if I think that's it for the warm-ups. So once again, the starting lineup brought to you by Dot Transportation, where they're hiring full-time and part-time truck drivers with flexible schedules. Call them at the hiring team at 217-773-9463. And for Greenfield Tigers, we have Ballard, Roth, Lansall, Fisher, Gibbs, Dickerman, and Roberts. And let's see, we saw Fisher play, we saw Lansall play. Was that about it for that? We saw them play in the first game. Okay, and then for the Lady Hornets, we have Houston, Boylan, Gallagher, Dunlap, Schimpf, Frank, and Craven. We should be starting here real soon. It should be a good game. I'm hoping to see a good game. And once again, I will try to do my best with Greenfield. I got a little cheat sheet. I kind of figured out that I need to do something different here to be a little bit better to get the opposing team. So I don't know if we can get another commercial break in. I don't think so. I think the refs are getting ready to go to their little stations. They're going to get their money's worth tonight when they are going to get all that little extra game in and stuff. So looks like we're going to stay the same. We're going to have the same ref up on the ladder and the same floor ref down below for at least this JV squad. So just like I said, Joanna, we got to talk and we got to have good serves.
Yes.
Good serves, talking. That's what we need. So, okay, here we go. Okay, we're getting ready for the JV action here. And they're doing their little waving to each other. Like, here we go. That's nice that they did that. Okay.
Again, that is, just bringing a team together more and more.
Yep. Okay. So let's see what happens. We should have Roth back to serve. Okay, so Roth is getting ready to serve. This is the first game of the JV game. Greenfield is here at the nest with us tonight. Okay, and 21 Dickerman sends it over. Dunlap, Schimpf. Okay, good dig by Gibbs to Roth to Landsaw and just in. So that's 1 point. So it's 1-0. And that was their first serve, and that's what you need. That's a point off their serve. Okay, so Roth is back. Okay, nice serve. Frank to Boylan to Schimpf to Landsaw to Roth back to Landsaw. Dunlap. Oh, and that was by Lakin Craven, and she just couldn't quite get it over, and that was the third hit from the back row, so them are sometimes hard to do. 2-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard, and we still have Roth back to serve. Okay, Frank.
Yeah, Frank just needs
to
to take that extra little hop step and keep the ball in her T-zone.
Yep, Roth this is her third serve, third point from serve. Okay, Craven, Boylan. Oh, shoot. Her idea was instead of setting it over to tap it on over, which is a really good idea because we don't do that very often, but she just couldn't quite get it over.
Yep.
Roth is still up to serve. It's 4-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Roth has some nice serves that she's got. Okay. And that was the right idea by Landsaw. She saw that opening. That ball was right above the net. You just spike it right on over, and she hit it, as Steve's new saying, she hit it where they ain't. Okay, 5-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Deep serve. Dunlap comes up with it. Boylan, Gallagher, Gibbs, Roth, back to Gibbs. Okay, Gallagher. Nice save by Bullard over by Dickerman, and she put it
right where they weren't. Exactly right.
Yep.
Yep, she saw the open spot and she sent it there.
Yep, she put it where they ain't. Okay, 6-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Okay, another deep serve. Craven, Dunlap, Schimpf. Okay, nice spot there by Landsaw. She saw that little opening, and that's where she put it. Okay, 7-0. We need a break. We need a break in the action here because this is her 7th serve, 7th point.
Yep.
Roth to Dunlap, Boylan, Gallagher, too deep.
Yep, if I was coach, I'd be calling timeout right now, regroup. Maybe throw her off her serve, but I'm up here announcing.
Yep, we're just up here looking down.
We got the easy view.
Roth. Okay,
great idea.
Kind of tipped it over there, and Gibbs hits it
deep.
To. Oh. Okay, we need to take a break. Okay, 9-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And Roth is still serving. This is her 9th serve.
10th serve, 9th point.
Yeah, 10th serve, 9th point. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. And Craven couldn't come up with it. Okay. Houston's coming in. So Ross, 11th serve, 10 points off a serve. Okay. Good job by Houston. Boylan. Gallagher. Oh, couldn't quite come up with it. Just a little out of bounds. Okay, so that's 11-0. Okay, so Sears and Frank are going to come in now. Or Fink. Frank's going out.
Correct.
Fink's coming in. I did that last time. I kept going Fink, Frank, Frank, Fink. Ah. Okay, so Fink came in. Okay, so 11-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Fink, Boyland, Sears.
Way to send it deep.
Gibbs, Roth to Fisher, and just a little too hard.
Finally broke that rotation.
Thank goodness.
So hopefully now we can definitely hopefully get some points on our end now.
Because Boylan is back to serve. Yep, we needed that break in action. Okay, Boylan's back to serve. Okay, Fisher has a nice dig by Gibbs, then back over by Lansall. Good across the court by Fink. Oh, Dunlap. Oh, Dunlap couldn't quite come up with it, but nice effort there. Okay, so that's going to take Dickerman back to serve. And this is the first game of the JV team, and we're at 12-1 in favor of Greenfield. Okay, Boylan, Dunlap, Boylan. Okay, and that was Fisher. Back over by Gibbs. Nice one by Dunlap. Schimpf. Put it where they ain't. She did. Good job by Schimpf. She put it where they ain't. Okay, Sears is back to serve. It's 12-2. Okay, so it looks like Gallagher's coming back in for Sears, and we've got Lansall back to serve. And who came in? Roth. Did somebody came in for Ballard, but I don't know who it is. I can't.
She in the front row? You just can't see.
Well, Roberts is up there. I can't tell. I'll get that number here in just a second.
Number 10. Is that who?
Schimpf.
Fisher.
Fisher's been in.
Okay.
Gibbs. Dunlap. Dickerman.
Nope, they're going to call him in the net.
Okay.
On 12, I believe.
Okay. So she's been going in for Lansall. So Ballard, and them have been rotating. So I still have everybody. Okay. So Schimpf back to serve. Roberts, nice hit over. Gallagher, Fisher, Roth, and that was Gibbs with the point. 13-3.
I'm enjoying watching Roberts at the net going for the hit. She's she might be right-handed, but she's at least hitting left-handed on the left-hand side of the net court. So I like watching that.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Fisher back to serve. She's got a little jump serve. Whoa, okay. And Boylan couldn't come up with it. So it's 15-3 now. Fisher's still back to serve. Okay, Gallagher, Boylan, and she just serves it on over. Okay, and then that was Gibbs. And they're going to say Houston was in the net.
Okay.
Okay. So coach was telling her, you got to go straight up. You can't.
Correct. Yep.
You can't come down. So Fisher still to serve. 16-3 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Fisher's got a nice little jump serve. Couldn't quite come up with that one. So we're gonna put Fink back to serve. It's 16-4 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Nice one there by Fink. Over with Roth, Dunlap, Boyland, Houston. Good one by Houston. Dickerman, Roberts, Boylan, Ballard, Fisher, back again to Roberts. Good one by Dunlap. Back over by Dunlap. Good one. That was a nice point by us.
Yes.
Okay. Good playing by both teams. We had some good digs and everything else, but it's awesome when we can get a point out of that. Okay, 16-5. Okay, Roth couldn't come up with it, but it's a nice one by Dickerman. but they didn't talk, so Roberts didn't know it was her turn. Robert should have been there to hit it, and they're just a little communication. Fink back to serve again. We have Dickerman. Roth sent it on over. Schimpf, Boyland, Dunlap, Dickerman, Fisher on over to Gibbs.
Way to talk, Green.
Okay. Fisher. Oh, and that was Gibbs, and Leah was going up to block it, but then it went right over her fingers, and it went where they ain't. Gibbs back to serve, 17-6. Cass Communication scoreboard. Gallagher, Boylan, Dunlap, Fisher, Dickerman. We're going to say lift by Dickerman. We'll take it. 17-7. That puts Dunlap at the service line. We have Houston, Boyland, and Gallagher on the front row. Dunlap, Fink, and Schimpf in the back row. Okay, that was Fisher. Over to Dickerman. Good job by Fink. Boylan, Dunlap. Okay, Fisher. Oh.
In the net.
In the net. That was a good thing because Houston was in the net too. They were both in there. Okay, Dunlap still to serve. Oh, they did call that on us.
I'd say I thought it was on Leah.
Okay.
That's when you said that. I'm like, well, maybe I didn't see that right.
Well, I thought Dickerman was in the net at the same time. Houston, Dunlap, Boylan, Roberts, Fisher to Dickerman. Ooh,
Good
nice
hit.
one by Gallagher. Them are hard when it hits the top of the net and just rolls over.
Yep.
Them are really hard. Okay, so Ballard's back in, and she came in for Roberts. Okay, Houston. Nice serve. Oh, out of bounds, though. Nice, solid serve. Okay, coach is telling her to scoot on over a little bit. Roth is back to serve, and didn't she give us the fit the first time?
Yeah, yeah, you'd be correct on that.
Okay, Dunlap, Boylan, Schimpf. What happened?
So when the ball went over the net, it was outside the boundary already,
okay.
so it's automatic out.
Okay. See? You know what you're talking about. I didn't know that. Roth is back to serve again. It's 20-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard in favor of Greenfield. Okay, Houston. Schimpf. Roth over to Dickerman. Nice block by Dickerman.
Talk.
They did not talk. They bumped into each other and didn't talk. That's where we have to talk.
Yep.
Talk, talk, talk. Roth is still serving. 21-8 in favor of Greenfield. Okay. Nice, solid serve. Okay, and it went into the net, and we couldn't quite come up with it. 22-8. Yeah, this Roth, she's got a lot of points from serves.
Beavers is coming in for Dickerman.
DeFevers. Okay, Fink, Dunlap, Boylan. Okay, and Ballard couldn't quite come up with it. It was a nice try, though. So that puts Boylan back at the line. It is 22-9, and this is still the first game of the JV game. Greenfield's ahead right now, 22-9. Okay. Okay. So we couldn't quite come up with it, so that puts DeFevers back to serve. It's 23-9. Oh, and them are hard. Good job. Good job by the Hornets. DeFevers to, oh, I don't even have, Matthews is in the game. That's who I was missing, is Matthews. Okay, so, yep, 13. I knew there was somebody new in there. I'm sorry about that, Greenfield.
All right, match point here.
Yep, Matthews is in the game. So, DeFevers. Okay, that was match point. Okay, so we, between Yingling and Nissen Agency, 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. And I think, and Joanne's ready with the stats, so we'll go ahead and bring the stats to you.
All right, points for Brown. These are service points.
Okay.
Jaden Fink had 2 for Brown County. For Greenfield Northwestern, Laurel Roth had 14 service points. Kaylin DeFevers had 1, and Mia Fisher with 2.
Okay, so that is your points. And so how many points did they get from serves? Their actual serves?
17.
17 out of 25, so there you go. So anyway, we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be right back right after this.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Okay, this is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn. We're getting ready to start our second game of the JV teams here. I think they should be still the same lineups with Houston, Boylan, Gallagher, Dunlap, Shemp, Frank, Craven, and then Bullard, Roth, Lansall, Fisher, Gibbs, Dickerman, and Roberts. I think that's, yep, I think I'm right on that. Yep, and Roberts went and sat down, and so that puts your libero, Bullard, in. Okay, so actually we have Shemp, Gallagher, Fink, Dunlap, Houston, and
Dunlap?
Boylan.
Boylan, there you
Boylan. I was like, but I think Craven's going to come in for Houston.
Bill Greenfield serve. Fisher going back.
Sorry, once again, I don't know what's up with this. I've got it set where it's supposed to. I came in early just to make sure it was set where it's supposed to.
After last night's technical difficulties, we thought maybe we had it figured out.
Okay. Dunlap up to serve. It's 7-6, still in favor of Greenfield. We're staying tighter this game. Fisher over to Roth, and that's 4 hits. So 7-7. Dunlap still back to serve. Hopefully Dunlap can get like 12 serves right here. Okay, Roth to Roberts. Okay, and Gallagher was there and kind of tipped it back over, and Gibbs couldn't come up with it. We're going to actually call a timeout. So we'll take a quick commercial break and be right back.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
Okay, This is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn, and we're live. And like I said, I am sorry about the keep going in and out. Hopefully I'm catching it soon enough that you're not missing very much, but at least hopefully you can still hear us talking and still working you through the game. Okay, so Dunlap is back to serve, and it's 8-7 in favor of us. And see, they called a timeout to break Dunlap's
serve,
serve, and it worked.
Yep.
So Gibbs is back to serve. It's 8-8. Craven and Boylan, I think, was going to either tap it on over or set it up for Houston. I'm not for sure.
I think she was tapping it. I just don't think she realized where she was on the court.
How far back she was on the court. Okay, Gibbs back to serve again. It's 9-8 in favor of Greenfield. Dunlap dived for it, but still couldn't come up with it. Okay, so it's 9-8 in favor of Greenfield. Good back serve. Houston, Boylan. We have Ballard, Fisher to Roberts. Couldn't quite. In that case, was the ball lower than she was, and that's the reason why she came down with it into the net?
From this view, it's hard to tell.
Okay. See, Steve and I always question that. Houston with the serve.
If you were down more eye level and, with their hit, you could easily tell. But from where we're sitting looking down, it's hard to tell if the ball's coming down too far.
Okay, Houston back to serve again. It's 10-10 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Good serve. Good. Nice one by Houston. That's what we like to see, them hard serves like that are straight.
Yes, not a rainbow.
11-10. Okay. And Greenfield couldn't come up with that. Oh, another good serve. Okay, Gibbs to Roberts, over to Dickerman. Boylan, Schimpf. Dickerman over to Roberts, but that one, good job by Houston.
Jump and hit the ball. We got girls on here.
Oh,
need
nice
to jump and attack the ball.
Yes. Okay, Houston come up with a couple good points and good save a couple times there. 11-11 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Roberts serving. Boylan, Gallagher. Nice spot by Gallagher. That's Fisher, and she hit it behind her. Them are hard to come up with. Okay, so Ballard's back in. She came in for Roberts. Wondering if Roberts is playing varsity. Well, no.
Yeah, she is.
Because she's a solid hitter. I don't know why she keeps rotating in and out, but okay. And once again, Lansall put it where they're not. She has got a really good eye for that.
Yes.
It's going to be tough to call player of the game on these, because I think both teams have done a great job. We've had several players that have just really stuck out tonight. Craven, Boylan, Dunlap. Good job by Dunlap. Okay, Lansall, and then Roth and Lansall. Gallagher, Ballard, Gibbs, and then Dickerman. Good job by Boylan.
Yep.
Dickerman. Oh, was it off the fingertips and out of bounds?
Yep.
Okay. That was a good try, though. Both teams are playing a good, solid second game.
Yes, this game is much better than the first.
Yeah. Okay, 13-12 on the Cass Communication scoreboard in favor of Greenfield. Okay, Boylan, Gallagher, Schimpf, and good dig there by Gibbs. Out, over. Oh, good job. Okay, Roth over to Lansall, and they caught it that time. Good job by Boylan. Okay, Dunlap, Boylan, Gallagher, Fisher, Gallagher, good one, and Lansall could not come up with it.
Yep.
So 13-13 now on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Now this is a good game. This is what I like to see.
Yep. Just good back and forth.
Yeah. Nice hits, good digs, good serves. Okay, and that was Fisher to Gibbs. Okay, Dunlap. Oh, there we go. Good one there by Dickerman. Over to Roth, to Lansall, and once again she put it where they ain't. She's doing a really good job with that.
Yep.
And that's Lansall. Naomi Lansall. She's a freshman. So, and she's got some height on her. That makes it nice. Dickerman. Okay, Gallagher, Boyland, Dunlap, Roth. Okay. Oh,
good job with the net, Jalen.
Yeah. Oh, shoot. Craven just hit it a little too far into the net, I guess.
Yep.
For
sometimes
Boylan
you got to
to
decide if you're going to go over,
yeah.
if you got to shorten it up to get to the center.
So Boylan couldn't quite come up with it. Okay, so this is Dickerman. Okay, we have Craven, Boylan, and Shemp. Fisher. Who is that? Gibbs. I'm not used to her being in the front row. I'm having a hard time with that one. Okay, so we still have Dickerman serving. Okay, Gallagher, Boylan, Dunlap. Good one there by Dickerman. And then here's Lansall.
Yep.
And she, I think that would have still been in because it was coming down pretty low, but Lakin couldn't come up with it. So it's 17 to 13 in favor of Greenfield Tigers. Okay, and Dickerman still back to serve. Craven, Dunlap, or Boylan, sorry. Oh, and that was Gibbs. And she put that in a spot where nobody was. It was in the back row.
Yep.
And they were all still kind of forward from the last play and couldn't quite move backwards quick enough. So it's 18 to 13 in favor of Greenfield. Craven, Gallagher, Shemp. Nice one. It was off the fingertips of Gibbs and just landed where they ain't.
Yep.
Taking Steve's saying. He's on vacation, so I'm just going to take his saying. Okay, Shemp back to serve. It's 18 to 14 on the Cast Communications scoreboard. Roth over to Fisher. Shemp, Dunlap. Job. Okay, and this is going to be Gibbs, and she put it where they ain't. They do a really good job of reading where we're not. You know, they're doing a good job with that. Okay, so this puts Lansall back to serve. It's 19 to 14. Okay, Dunlap, Fink. Oh, and I don't. That would have been a little too close to the net, and hard for Houston to hit.
Yeah, you know what's the thing with people who aren't usually that second hit? They're not quite sure where to put the ball.
Yep. Okay, Boylan, Dunlap, Houston, good set, serve,
hit,
or hit. Shoo! I was getting it out there.
One of those three.
Hit, set, serve, spike, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 21 to 14 in favor of Greenfield Lady Tigers, and we still have Lansall back serving. Okay. Good job by Houston. Roth over to Fisher. Good job. Oh, they're going to call a lift. Dang it.
You got to.
But that was a good job by all of them. Houston had a good save.
And she was quick with it. I mean,
yes.
Dunlap was very quick. She's like, I'll send it over. But, I mean, she tried. That's,
yep.
You know, she didn't give up on it.
Yep. Okay, Dunlap. Okay, and that was Dickerman to Roth. Over to Gibbs. Dunlap. Roth. She sent it right back on over. Good job by Houston. Lansall. Here comes Roberts. Good job by Craven. Oh, it's going to be in the net, and then we're hard to get out. That net was a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Can I say that? 23-14 in favor of Greenfield Lady Tigers. And Lansall still serving. Good dig by Craven. To Roth. Over to Roberts. Out of bounds. Good. We needed that. Okay, 23-15. Still in favor of the Greenville Lady Tigers over there. We put Fink back to serve. Oh, good. Oh, shoot. A little too hard.
Yeah, I was going to say the last couple times that she's been serving, she's been very fortunate that Greenfield has been back at the line.
Back at the line.
Because it could have been out a few times before.
Okay, this could be game point right here. It's 24-15. This is the second game. Okay, good save by the Hornets. Okay, Fisher. Oh, a nice one there by Gibbs that ended the game. Okay, that was 2 games. 25. We're a little closer this time. I meant the first 15 points were good points by both teams. We did a good job. And we're going to take a commercial. Are you ready?
I'm good.
Okay, Joanne. Look how quick she is. She's going to try.
This is a lot easier than basketball.
She's trying to take over my job. Okay, Joanna's got stats for us.
All right, points. Serve points for Brown County: 2 to Leah Houston, 1 to Carly Gallagher, 6 to Sierra Dunlap. Or excuse me, I read her number, not how many points. 2 for Sierra Dunlap and 1 for Jaden Fink. For Greenfield Northwestern serve points: Laurel Roth with 2, Naomi Lansaw with 5, Mia Fisher with 1, Emma Gibbs with 3, and Jenna Dickerman with 2.
Okay, and this is the Cassine Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. Cassine Lumber, Route 99, south of Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611. And we're going to do players of the game, KLC Inc. It's at 115 South Capitol Avenue at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. What do you think for Greenfield?
I'm going to go with Lansaw.
Are you going to go with Lansaw?
I am.
I think I want to do a co with you on that, and I'm going to say Roth. She did a really good job setting.
And the very first game, getting the how many points was it that she had?
Serves
14 altogether.
Yeah, but she was a good little setter out there. She was putting it, where they needed to be for Lansall and Roberts and all them to get it back over. So I'm doing a co with you on that one. What do you think for the Lady Hornets?
It's hard this game. I mean, I think that for this game, they were all pretty even. There wasn't, truly anyone who just stood out and took the game tonight.
Yep. This may be bias of me or something, but I thought Houston did a good job tonight. She had a couple really good digs. She had a couple really good second hits that were kind of thrown at her a certain way, and, call me biased, call me whatever, but I thought my daughter did a good job tonight. We're giving it to my daughter tonight just because it was my birthday.
Happy
sometime
birthday.
This month. It wasn't today. Okay, we're going to take a few commercial breaks. It is senior night, so we're going to be doing seniors here pretty soon too. I think I might go ahead and leave the screen up, but I'll still play some commercials so you guys can see it. I'm going to take a little break. I need a drink, and but I will leave the screen up so you guys can see it, and we'll still kind of talk through it too. But we're going to take a few breaks.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business, so we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com.
I don't know if you guys can hear this real well.
Sadie has played basketball for 40 years and has also been active in volleyball, FCA, Student Council, and National Honor Society. Sadie plans to attend John Wood Community College and major in business marketing and management, then transfer to Parkland College to attend the dental hygiene program. Let's hear it for Sadie Cassidy. Claire Marker.
Okay, so that was your seniors. So we have Kaya Beheimer, Izzy Flynn, Kendall Ham, Caitlin Jackson, Sadie Cassing, and Mariah, I started saying Mariah Market, Clare Market. And so that is your seniors for the night. We're getting ready to start our varsity team against Greenfield. I don't even have any sheets or anything. Look at me not being prepared. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to I'll try to get the lineups for you. I don't even know. Over here. Yeah. I'll go ahead and, you need that. Okay, we'll be back right after this.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
Okay, this is Susie Houston and Joanne Hilburn. We're back with you. Greenfield is here with us tonight at the Nest, and we're taking them on, the Lady Hornets. This is the varsity game. We're getting ready to do the first game, and that's brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling, called the Comfort Man. At 217-773-2626 or on the web at thecomfortman.com. We'll have the DOT transportation. Come drive with us. They're hiring full-time and part-time truck drivers with flexible schedules. Call 217-773-9463. And so we'll soon to get the lineups here. I sent over my little text to my little favorite Megan Lawson to get me the lineups, but she hasn't seen it yet. And then the Country Financial agents, Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, located at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3591, and they're going to give us the keys to the game.
Okay.
What do you think, Joanna? I think probably the same thing we've been saying all night. Talking, good serves.
Yes. I think serves is probably going to be more, obviously talking is important, but from what I've seen as varsity squad, they do a pretty good job of talking. So I think for them, definitely it's just going to be serves. Sometimes we think we need more power, and that just sends it into the back court, out. So we need to work on serves and the control of just getting into the court.
Okay. Yep. And I'll just send another text so I can get our lineups for us, and we'll kind of go from there. I think I don't know if it's 1 minute to game or if it's just we're still doing our warm-ups. I think we're still doing our warm-ups.
6 and 6 after this, and then we'll be ready to play.
Okay. So we're going to take a few commercial breaks. I'll try to get the lineup, and we'll be right back.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
The owners and staff of B&N Trucking would like to thank you for trusting them for the last 20 years. They are proud to continue to serve you with your trucking needs and exceptional customer service. Learn more at bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive.
Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Okay. This is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn, and I noticed that it went off of live again. I don't know. Maybe it's just missing Steve. I really don't know.
We tried
why.
convincing Steve Beheimer to come up and talk with us. That way we weren't missing a Steve. We still had a Steve up here.
We still had a Steve, and
he
maybe
wasn't for it.
I know, and I thought maybe that would help it. See, when he said no, it went off. It quit live. So I'm not for sure what's going on there, and I hope I don't miss any of this varsity games because I think it's going to be a good one. I do have the starting lineups, and that's sponsored to you by Dot Transportation, where they're hiring full-time and part-time truck drivers with flexible schedules. Contact our Dot Transportation hiring team today at 217-773-9463, and so come drive with us.
I just got a text saying that our screen is buffering, and yes, we are aware that we are having technical difficulties, and we are apologizing now and probably throughout the rest of the game. So
it should.
We are aware that there's issues.
Yes, it should be live now. I'm hoping that you're seeing it now, and it almost makes me afraid to even go to commercial because I think every time I keep switching back and forth, it seems that's when I
Yep.
It goes in and out. So you may just get the whole game this whole entire time. So anyway, we did the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show. We did our DOT transportation lineup, which is for Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. We got Vetter. Number 1 is Vetter. Foles Pullman. 6 is Foyles. 7 is Billbrook. 10 is Divek, I think. I hope I'm saying that right. Divek. Gibbs is 11, and 22 is Roberts. So we have a senior, a senior, a senior, a senior, and 2 juniors, it looks like, in that starting lineup. For the Brown County Hornets, we got Cassing, McGath, Hedden, Katie Flynn, Claire Flynn, and Courtney Law. And we have Casey McKeon as our libero. And their libero is Divek. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong, but I'm close. So I think we have 2 minutes left until game time. So we're going to do Keys of the Game, sponsored to you by Country Financial, where Larry Grady and Jacob Geisler, located at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3591. And I think it's, like we've talked about time and time again, it's going to be the same communication, service, and just watching these guys warm up. We have some really good spikers in there. And we have a pretty good setter, which it looks like Foyles is doing the setting. So, and I know our coach watches as we do all this. So, so it looks like they're a pretty good squad, and I heard this is going to be a really good game.
Yeah,
so
you said this was a conference game.
Yes, and it's a conference game.
Is it? Where's Brown County sit in the conference right now?
I'm not
know?
for sure.
Okay.
I think we've only got 2 losses, and they were against Route and Illini West.
Okay.
And they were tough games. I think we could have won against Route, but that was close to the first of the season, and I don't think we quite
had a rhythm yet.
Well, in that, in our rotation.
There you go.
I think we finally figured out a good rotation for our girls. So, and then we, I'm at, and Illini West. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
I was here for that game,
Were
I
you?
remember, yeah.
Oh, that was such a good game.
Yep.
I wish everybody could have watched that game. That was a good game. And tonight, I think it's going to be another good game. So 38 seconds. And I know we'll do our national anthem. I maybe just leave our picture up and still run our commercials. You'll just hear it. You won't see it. I think that might be my best bet. Is just go ahead and not touch this iPad again, and hopefully it won't mess up anymore. So it's going to be a little different for this varsity game. Hopefully there's 2 and the Hornets are on top, but we're going to take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Sharing a big family moment, working hard from home, relaxing with a friend. Welcome to life in the broadband age, where reliable internet has never been more important. Cascom keeps your family connected with consistent speeds up to 1 gig and Plume whole home adaptive Wi-Fi. Make sure your home's ready for life in the broadband age. Call our local service team or visit us online at cascom.com.
Confused by all the environmentally friendly energy options and tax credits that are available for geothermal and solar? Talk to the professionals at Scranton Heating and Cooling and let the Comfort Man make it simple for you so you can discover the tax credits and options that are best for your home or business. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. KLC Inc. has been around since February of 2020. We are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of anything. We strive to make customer service number one and get customers the professional results they're looking for. KLC Inc., 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 217-773-9090. Remember, KLC Inc., you think it, we ink it. Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paints dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Okay, we are back. I'm not touching the iPad, so you're gonna get to watch it all. Hopefully there's no interruptions. Okay, so we have Vetter, Pullman, Foyles, Billbrook, the Vec, Gibbs, and Roberts. And I don't know if I'm saying that right, but we're close. Cassine, McGath, McKeon, Hedden, Flynn, and Law. Okay, and the first serve was by Fetter. Okay, over to Billbrook, over to Foyles. Law, in the net. Okay, so that's 1 point. Okay, and that puts Vetter back at the line again. So this will be your second serve. Good deep serve, I think, if over. Good job by Hedden. Better. Foyles and blocked. Gibbs was blocked by Law. Good job. Okay, so it's 1-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Okay, and that puts McGath back to serve. Good serve. Just over the net. Okay, Foyles back to Gibbs, and that was out of bounds. That was a little too strong. Coach is telling her not quite so much. Okay, so we have McGath back for her second serve. Okay, Billbrook, Fetter, back over by Gibbs. Okay, and that's Katie. Nice job by Katie. McGath and Cassing. Foyles back to Pullman. And that is Katie. Nice job by Katie. They could not come up with that. So it's 3-1 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Yep. McGath is still back to serve.
Yep, she needs to pull her serve in just a little bit as it can go out. Yep, much better.
There we go. Law, McGath to Law. Oh, nice try by Bolt. Oh, we got it. Yep. Oh, heck yeah. Good job.
There's your third hit coming out of the net.
Out of the net. See, I didn't think it was possible, and look, it was. Oh, shoot. Okay, that was a nice try by the Hornets, but we couldn't quite get it out of the net like they did a little bit ago. That puts Foyles back to serve. It's a good serve to the back. Okay. And that was Katie, and off the hands of Fetter. Okay, so that puts McKeon, and she's got a running jump serve, which they're pretty hard to hit. The other night she hit them hard, and a lot of them were out of bounds. Oh, there was no communication there. Gibbs thought that Fetter was getting it, and Fetter thought Gibbs was getting it. So,
well, I would say that should have been Fetter's because she had a better angle at it than waiting for
and she
Gibbs
was more
to run back to it.
Because Fetter is in the back row right now. So, oh, see, she had some that were out of bounds the other day, which is unusual for her. So, okay, so that puts Gibbs back to serve. And I think she's got, oh no, she just kind of walks up. Okay, McKeon, McGath. And that's Claire.
Still alive?
Yep. Still alive. Hedden, McGath,
Flynn,
Katie. And they came right back at us. And that was Roberts with a block. And I also think that Bill Bruck was up there. Okay, so that puts Gibbs back at the line again. So it's 5-4 in favor of the Hornets right now. Okay, Gibbs back to serve. Out. Good job back there by Katie Flynn to know where she was. She knew that wasn't going to be a good hit, and it was out of bounds, so perfect. Okay, so Katie back to serve. Okay, and that puts Bill Bruck and back over, and that was back over by Claire and Sadie.
But they called in the net.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, they called in the net
on
Greenfield.
Okay, and that was probably on Roberts, I think, is up there right now. Yep, and that was by Roberts. That's an ace. I'm giving her an ace on that one. And that is Katie Flynn back there. We're 8-4 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Oh, shoot. If that would have went over, that would have just barely went over and probably landed. Okay, back to serve is Pullman for Greenfield Northwestern. Katie to Claire. Good job by Claire up there in the front row. That puts Cassing back there at the back line. Good serve by Cassing. Foyles. Foyles, instead of setting it up, she dumped it over. McKeon to Pullman to Foyles, back to Vetter, and it was off the hands of Claire, and it landed in a spot where nobody was. So, okay, so Market comes in for Cassing. We have the Vivek. Low serve, good serve. Okay, Hedden just dumps it. Good job by Hedden. She put it where they ain't.
Yep.
I like mine better. I put a little twang on it, a little southern drawl. Put it where the ain't. Yep. Okay, so this gives Claire Flynn up to serve. Kind of a high serve. Blocked by Hedden and Law. Law goes back, slams it right where they're not. The Vec was back there and Gibbs, and they could not come up with that ball. That was a good solid hit by Law.
Yep.
Okay, we still have Claire up to serve. 11-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Foyle sets up better. Net. Who? They call that net on us?
On Law.
Law, okay. Okay, so their ball. Bill Bruck is back to serve. Okay, mark it, dig it. Oh, McGath dug it out of the net. Good job. It's 4 hits. Okay, so that puts Billbrook still at service, 11-8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Could not get it over, so now it is 12-8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. First game of the varsity against Greenville Northwestern Raiders. Oh no, Tigers, sorry. I don't know where I come up with Raiders at. Vetter. Katie put it where they ain't. Okay, Hedden still serving, 13-8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. The Vec, and Foyles just dumps it over instead of setting it up. Good job by Law. The Vec couldn't come up with it. We're going to call a timeout, and we're going to take a commercial break. You'll be able to hear it but not see it.
Hey, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty, Brown County's premier residential and commercial real estate brokerage. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or rent, we would love to work with you. You can check us out on the internet at www.lgradyrealty.com, find us on Facebook, or call or text me personally anytime at 217-491-0812. L. Grady Realty, local brokers, local office, local expertise. We are Brown County's leading residential real estate brokerage.
Country Financial is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction in home insurance by J.D. Power. And who better to tell you all about it than me, Diana Ross.
Than me, Willie Nelson.
Than me, Dwayne Johnson.
Because at Country Financial, they don't invest in mascots or movie stars.
They invest in people.
It just goes to show, when you put real, everyday people first,
you come in first.
You come in first.
You come in first.
Experience why Country Financial is ranked number 1 in customer satisfaction for home insurance by J.D. Power.
Call your local Country Financial representatives, Jacob Giesler and Larry Grady, today at 217-773-3591.
Okay, we are back. And Hedden had another good serve out there that put it to 15-8. And then that one was a little strong. So now it's 15-9 with their service, and Vetter is up to serve. Good back serve. And then Katie, and they could not come up with the ball, and that is Ballbrook back there with Vetter, and they couldn't come up with it. So in the back row we have Vetter, Billbrook, and the Vec. Okay, the Vec, and then back over by Billbrook. Katie Flynn comes up with another one. Nice one. So that is 17-9 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And in favor of the Lady Hornets, we are getting some nice shots in there, and they just can't quite come up with it. Greenfield. Okay, Billbrook. Foyles back to Billbrook, and that is out of bounds. 18-9 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Foyles over to Vetter. McGath. Oh, couldn't get it quite over the net, and that was Katie Flynn. Okay, we have Roberts coming in for the Vec. Okay, and Foyles is going back to serve. Oh, just barely over that. Good job by Cassie. Okay, and that was Katie Flynn. It was just a little too hard. Okay, so 18-11. You can hear Dad say, get it down, get it down. Okay, and that is Foyles back to serve. McGath just dumps it over. And good job by McGath. She did what Foyles has kind of been doing all night, where she's faking that set, and she just dumped it over instead. Okay, so we have Beheimer coming in for Cassie. And that puts McKeon back to serve. Nice serve. Good dig there by Pullman. And Gibbs put it where they ain't.
Yep.
Oh, that's called a lift.
Yep.
That was a lift on us. So Gibbs is back to serve. So 19-12 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Okay, McGath over to Katie, to Vetter, to Foyles, Good dump. Pullman, foils, and that was over by Pullman. And they're going to call, who'd they call in the net? 8.
Yep.
So they called Claire in the net. I think she was questioning it, but okay, that puts Gibbs at the line and couldn't get it over. So 20-13 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And that is going to put Katie Flynn back to serve. Izzy Flynn's coming in. So we got Beheimer, Izzy Flynn, and Hedden in the front row. Okay, Ballbrook, Hedden. Okay, foils over to Pullman, and that is in.
It was in, yep.
Okay. So that is 20-14. Pullman just hit that one in, and now she's going to be back to serve. Okay, deep serve and out. Glad we were watching where we were. Okay, Ham's coming in for Hedden. So we have 3 seniors on the front row now. We have Ham. Oh no, that's McGath. So Ham, McGath, Izzy Flynn on the front. And that was Ballbrook. Ham, good. Good job by Ham. See, she always comes off that bench and she always slams it and does a great job with that. She impresses me every time. Okay, Beheimer back to serve. Okay, foils over to Roberts. Good dig by the Hornets. McGath. Oh, they said that was a close one. Okay, so it looks like the Vec's back in. Sounds like I'm saying the Vec. The Vec. The Vec. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. What's her first name? Hannah. We'll just call her Hannah. I know I got that one right. Hannah. Hannah's back to serve again, and it's 22-16 in favor of the Lady Hornets.
Unless they pronounce it Hannah.
Oh, shh.
We're
Don't
just
say
I'm
that.
just teasing.
Hannah. Oh, good job by McGath. Oh! I think McKeon, if she would have just not touched that, I think it might have been out. It would have been a close one.
That's close. I mean, you gotta go for it, and she did the right thing.
Yep. Okay, so Hannah is still back serving. I'd rather say Hannah instead of, because I'm not for sure if I'm pronouncing her last name right. The Vec. Okay, and that's Katie. Oh. They going to call that in?
Yeah.
Or did they call it out?
Nope, they called it in.
Good. 23-17 in favor of the Lady Hornets. We have Ham, Law, and McGath in the front row. We have Market, Flynn, and Flynn in the back row. Izzy Flynn is serving. Okay, so that was Pullman, Foils, and Gibbs. And we couldn't quite come up with it. Them are hard to dig out of the net like that. Okay, so Bill Brook is back to serve. She's got a little jump serve. Market, McGath, Law. She put it where they ain't. Okay, 24-18.
Hedden serving for match point.
Yep. And Hedden's got a nice little jump serve here. 24-18. Let's go. Okay, Foils over to Gibbs. Good job by McKeon. Oh, they're calling in the net. No, Law just couldn't get it over.
She just put it in the net, yeah.
Okay. I thought they called somebody in the net on the green field. Okay, that's Vetters serving. McGath. And that's Katie. Foils back over to Vetter. McGath, yes. Good. She put it where they ain't.
Yep.
Okay, first game, 25-19. Okay, we're going to take a little commercial break while Joanna gets the stats, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
Okay, this is Susie Houston and Joanna Hilburn, and we're back, and I think she does have some stats for us, and that's sponsored by Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency at 111 West Washington. Mount Sterling, call 217-773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. What you got?
All right, for Brown County, serve points. 1 for Kai Beheimer, Casey McKeon with 1, Gabby McGath with 4, Gracie Hedden with 3, Claire Flynn with 1, Katie Flynn with 2. And for the Greenville Northwestern, Jessica Vetter with 1 service point, Katie Foyles with 1, Bailey Bilbrook with 1, Hannah with 2, and Christy Gibbs with 1.
Okay, so right there we've got more service points than they did, but I mean that was just a good game, Joanna. Yes. I mean, there was good volleys back and forth, there was good digs, there was good spikes, there was good hits, you know, good serves. So I'm excited to see what this second game brings, because I think Greenfield Northwestern is going to come back with a little vengeance, I think.
I think so too.
After, because they were kind of showing it there at the end that they were wanting to come back, and their JV squad was doing a lot of cheering, so.
Yep.
Okay. So we should be coming back with the same starters. We should have Vetter, Pullman, Foyles, Bilbrook, Devek, Hannah, Gibbs, and Roberts. And then we've got Law, Cassine, Katie Flynn, Claire Flynn, Hedden, and McGath. And then Casey McKeon will come in for Claire Flynn. So that's how it usually works. There we go. And then so that puts Katie on the front row with and McGath is going to be serving. So we have Bilbrook, we have Hannah Devek, we have Pullman in the back row. So that puts Vetter, Gibbs, and who's the other one? Oh, Foyles. How can I forget her? She's a good little setter. Oh, and that was a bad set by McGath.
Sorry, we're having some technical difficulty again. I think we're getting back online.
And I didn't touch it. I don't know. It's missing Steve. That's all I got to say. Okay, we're live again. Okay, Roberts couldn't quite get it over. I don't know why it's kicking itself out. For the next game, I'm going to talk to Mr. Hendricks.
Okay.
Get him to come up here and figure it out. Okay, Cassine over to Katie. To
Hedden set it deep.
Roberts and Foyles hit it at the same time, I think. Yes. And that was Katie Flynn, and she put it in a spot that nobody was at. Okay, Sadie Cassine back to serve. That was 5-4 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Okay, Cassine. Foyles over to Bulbrook.
Way to wait for it.
Okay, Roberts. And that was over to Bilbrook. Foyles over to Pullman. And she put it where they ain't. 5-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Once again, I'm sorry, viewers. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm not even touching it, and it's still going out. Okay, that's Pullman. To Hedden. Foyles. To Vetter, and she couldn't quite come over with the net, so it's 6-5 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And this is the second game, and the Hornets did win the first game. So, and we have Claire back to serve. Good spot. Boyles. She goes over to Vetter, but it was out of bounds. And she was in the out of bounds spot and tried to bring it back over, and it didn't work. Okay, Claire Flynn. Good serve. And McGath, they weren't expecting her to hit that back quite the way she did, and Roberts couldn't come up with it. So this is still Claire Flynn serving. Good back row serve. Foils to Roberts, and it is blocked by Law and Hedner right there. Okay. And it's 8-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And Hannah the Vec is back to serve. McGath, Hedden. And we have Gibbs, Foils over to Vetter. And they couldn't come up with it, and that was Claire Market back there. So it's 8-7 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And that was Hannah serving. McGath to Law. Good job by Hannah. That was a good dig, but still couldn't quite come up with it. That puts McGath. No, it puts Hedden back to serve, and McGath started heading back there. She's like, I knew that wasn't my turn. So Hedden back to serve. It was 9-7 on the scoreboard in favor of the Hornets. Okay, so Pullman, Foils, Vetter, Market, McGath, and that is Katie. Foils, Vetter, deep one, Hedden, Law. Oh, she was trying to just kind of push it over to the across the net, and didn't quite make it.
Yeah, got caught up on the net and just couldn't make it over.
Bill Brook back to serve for Greenfield. And she's got a little jump serve. Market, McGath, and Katie. Good dig there by Pullman. Okay, so we have Hannah. Okay, and that was Law, and Hannah could not come up with it. The Vec. Okay, so 10-8 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Cassing comes back in for Market. So we have Law, we have Katie, and we have Cassing on the front row. Good serve by McGath, and Hannah could not come up with it. 11-8. Yeah, oh, just barely across the net. And Law spikes it. Foyle sets it back across, and McGath and Cassing couldn't come up with it that time. Okay, 11-9, and Vetter is going back to serve. Oh, and just barely across the net. Good job by the Hornets. Foils over to Pullman. Good job by McKeon. No, they're saying that was like too many hits.
Nope, lift.
Oh, lift?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was my next call. Too many hits or lift. Okay, McKeon has got that running jump serve. It's 12-9 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And McKeon has just been off the last couple of games with her serves, and that's usually not her at all. I think is what happened is she's been hitting it too hard and it's been going out of bounds, so she's been really trying to
soften it up a little bit,
and it's not working for her. Okay, and that was Katie, and that was Pullman, and it was going to be out of bounds. It hit the pole. I do know that one. Okay, Katie Flynn is going back to serve. And that's a deep serve. Vetter. Foils over to Roberts. Hedden. Yes. And even off the fingertips, it was still in.
Yep.
That was a good job by Hedden. Awesome job. Okay, so Katie Flynn, 14-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard there. Another good serve. Foils just sends it over instead of setting it up. Hedden. Vetter. Okay, Pullman and is blocked. Oh, good job. 22, which is Roberts. And we're going to call a timeout. Roberts tried to send it over, but it was out of bounds. 15-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We're going to try to take a quick commercial, and we'll be right back.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Okay, we're back. And I'm sorry that we're not doing the visual on the commercials, but I'm afraid to touch this iPad too much with it been going in and out. I was just telling Joanna for tomorrow night, I'm going to try to get Nick up here to figure out what's going on with it. I've got it set where it's supposed to be, but it keeps kicking out, and I'm not for sure why. But anyway, okay, back to serve is Katie Flynn. Foils over to Roberts. And we could not come up with it. It was a nice dig there by McGath, but just we couldn't get it. And it looks like we're going to bring Roth in to serve.
And this was the Roth who had 14 points in the very first JV game.
Yep, so Roth, and she came in for Gibbs. Oh, that was a little too hard hit, and that was by Claire Flynn. I think I heard Mom and Dad over there get it down or bring it down, something. Which I'm sure that's code for their form or something, because they do have that. Hedden. Foils over to Pullman, and it's blocked, but it still come down on our side. So 15-13 in favor of the Hornets. Greenfield's kind of working their way back. So Roth is still up to serve. Okay, Hedden. And good, that was a good dig by Foils. Yes, and there we go. And that was
Claire.
No, Bulbrook, I think. Going up against Claire.
Oh, going up against Claire.
Yeah, going up against Claire, and Claire got the best of that one. Cassian back to serve. Okay, and that was Vetter. Foils over to Pullman. Pullman's over here on this. Oh, now she's going back over to the other side. Okay, and that was Claire, and they couldn't quite come up with it. Okay, 17.
And I think our Brown County girls are pumped up, but they are celebrating a little bit too early.
Too early, yeah.
I'm afraid they're going to get caught one of these times celebrating. It's going to come back over the net on them.
Yeah, because they've dug it out of the net several times.
Yeah, Greenfield has done an awesome job at recovering when we think it wasn't coming back.
I mean, that one time I didn't think you can hit it over the net, out of the net, and they did.
Yep.
So I'm not saying anything anymore. McGath to Hedden.
There. Oh, she still sent it too far.
Yep. Gosh darn it. She was trying to get that outer corner where nobody was, where they ain't, and she sent it just a little too hard. Okay, so that puts Pullman.
Well, she did put it where they ain't. They ain't outside the court. But
no, that's true. But just not where they were supposed to be. Pullman back to serve. Okay, Hedden. Oh, too much. They were trying to, the Hornets was trying to get a tip call, but it wouldn't. Okay, so Pullman still back to serve. It's 17-15 in favor of the Lady Hornets. And that was out of bounds, so 18-15 now. Law coming back in. So we're going to have McGath, Law, and Hedden in the front row. Market and Katie and Claire in the back row. And right now it's Claire serving. And it was deep. Gibbs had it. Foils over to Vetter. Good job by Market. That was an awesome dig. Vetter. Another good one by Market. Oh, gosh, where were they? What were they doing? Because that was an awesome dig by Market.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
You know, Flynn had the better view on it, and that really should have been hers. I think she thought Gabby was going to come back. And rightfully, it should have been McGath, but,
yeah.
You know, she wasn't going to get around there.
Hannah. Yeah, because Market was on the floor.
Yep.
And Law just a little too hard, so 18-17 in favor of the Lady Hornets, but Greenfield's working their way back here. Hannah is up to serve the Vec, which I know I'm not saying that right. So Hannah, Market, and she did not have her shoulders positioned right. We're calling a timeout. It's 18-18 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll try to get a commercial break in.
No matter who wins today, you can be on the winning team. Discover a job where your pay, job security, and safety are our top priorities. At DOT, our material handlers and drivers earn some of the best money in the market. Plus, we top that off with goal-based pay opportunities, profit sharing, vacation time, 401k matching, and more. Make your fantasy team a reality. Join DOT today.
Okay, this is Susie Houston, Joanna Hilburn here with you. And we are in the second game, and it's 18-18. And the first game, the Hornets had the win. So Hannah, the Vec, is back to serve. Nice, good serve. And that is Katie. Foils, and blocked by Law over Bilbrook. Bilbrook was trying to go up for it, and Law just takes it right back down at her. 19-18 with heading back to serve. Good serve. Pullman foils, and she put it right between Katie and Hedden. Okay, Bilbrook back to serve. Okay, McGath. And that was Katie. And that is Gibbs. There we go. And that was Katie Flynn. And that was a little hard for Bilbrook to come up with. McGath serving. It's 20-19 in favor of the Lady Hornets. Oh, and we couldn't quite get it over. So it's 20-20. Okay.
No, and in a game like this, we can't miss our serves.
No. Vetters back to serve. Okay. McGath. Cassing. Oh, 4 hits. Yep. Timeout. Okay. So it's Greenfield just took over the lead, so it's 21-20. And the Hornets called a timeout. Greenfield's kind of rallied back. I don't want to take a commercial because I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. Okay. So they've kind of worked their way back, and it's just been a few little errors here and there that we've done that's given that little courage to bounce back. Yep. So this is this is probably their second lead of the game, but the first time was like early, right away.
Right.
So it's 21-20 in favor of Greenfield. Vetters back to serve. Okay, and that was Katie. And Vetter could not come up with it. I know afterwards she was just looking at her hands like, I don't know what happened. Okay.
All right, we need Casey
McKeon.
to get her.
Yep, serve. Yep. It's 21-21. McKeon needs to come up with these serves. Oh, gosh darn, we're not coming up with them. Okay, so they're back in the lead. Foils, which is their setters, going back to serve. Okay, McGath. And that was Katie. Katie once again. No, they're going to call a lift. That was a lift on Roberts. I even seen that one. And I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, that's 22-22. And we have Katie Flynn back to serve. Good job by Hedden. McGath. Hedden just dumps it. and Fetter. McKeon, McGath, and Katie. Good job by Roberts. Good dig out of the net.
Yep.
And then Pullman knocked it over. Yes, and that was in. Nope. Oh, they're calling it out.
Yeah.
They called it out. Okay. Okay. So it is 23-22. And we have Roth coming back in, and she's going to take over for Gibbs.
And that's
to serve.
that's a good move for Greenfield Northwestern.
Yep. Yeah, because Roth has been doing a good job serving. No, against JV, she got like 16 that time, you said, right?
14, yeah.
14. Okay, so I stretched a little bit.
Still good.
McKee
Still
and McGath,
good
Hedden,
serving.
Pullman, Foyles. Oh, and that was Pullman, and she put it where we ain't. Okay, 24-22. Come on, girls. It's not over yet. They're only ahead by 2. This could be game point, though. So we could be having a third game here. Okay, so this is Roth back to serve. Okay. Hedden. Foyles. Oh! Okay, Roth over. Gaff. Yes. And that was Katie Flynn. No, that was Claire. Sorry, that was Claire Flynn. Okay, that puts Cassing back to serve, and that brings Gibbs back in for Roth. Okay, Foyles, and she dumps it. Good job by Flynn and Hedden, and then McKeon knocked it on over. Roberts, block, McGath, Cassing, put it where they ain't. That's right. Good job. 24-24. Okay. Cassing has just really showed herself the last few games. I mean, she's been doing a good job. Okay, Cassing back to serve. Oh, just barely over. I'm sorry. Foyles, I was getting into the game. I'm sorry.
You were getting in the game, and that's all right.
Gosh darn it. Okay. So
we got a win by 2.
Yep, 25-24 in favor of Greenfield. And we have got Pullman back to serve. And that puts Market back in. Okay, Katie, Claire. Oh, darn it.
Yeah, she slipped through her hand.
Yep. Okay, so that was 26-24. And then so that gives them the lead. Okay, and we're going to do a toss, okay? Because we won the first one, they won the second one, so we're playing the third game. Greenfield did a good job rallying back. We had a few errors that kind of helped him a little bit. But this Between Games is sponsored by Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency at 111 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Call 773-3397 or on the web at yinagency.com. Where are they going?
I think they're just going to go out and get some fresh air for a second.
Okay.
I see nothing wrong with that. I think get out of the gym, get some emotion out of it, and come back and start fresh for Greenfield Northwestern.
That's right. They actually left the gym, which is fine.
Yep.
I think maybe some of them are going out, maybe even getting a drink out there. They're out in the hall. I can see them kind of walking around out there.
All right, you want to do points real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. Serve points for Brown County. We have Sadie Casting with 3, Gabby McGath with 1, Claire Flynn with 2, Katie Flynn with 3. Serve points for Greenfield Northwestern, Jessica Vetter with 1, Laurel Roth with 3, Alexis Pullman with 2, Hannah with 2, and Gibbs with 1.
Okay. So, I mean, that was a good game to watch, and I'm glad that it didn't go out. I think it did towards the beginning of the game, but I got it back quick enough, I hope.
Yep.
So we're going to be getting ready to play the third game. And so Country Financial, keys to the game, sponsored by Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, located at 109 West North Street, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3591. Keep talking, keep communicating, but a key right now that we really need to work at is our serves. we are not getting our serves over, which is killing us.
Yeah, that was definitely proven in that last game.
Yep.
You know, you're giving the team another point easily. That's an easy point for them. So, yep, and that's, you know, serves from all the way from 5th grade to senior in high school. It's very important.
Okay, here they're back. So we're going to be starting here pretty quick. I know that KLC Inc., Dot Transportation, Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, the Hendricker Funeral Home, Casting Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, El Grady Realty, Burnett Plumbing, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company. Hey, I work there. I love that bank. That's an awesome bank. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Rustic Garden, Main Street Repair, Dot Foods. I mean, I think we've gone through all the commercials, but I'm just afraid to touch this iPad. So we're getting ready to start the 3rd game.
Brown County won the serve on the coin toss.
Yep. So McGath is getting ready to serve. Okay, so McKeon comes in for Claire. So we have Law, Cassing, and Katie on the front row. Hedden, McGath, and McKeon on the back. And Hannah, I'm not for sure. I don't know.
Sometimes you just got to chalk it up and say, good serve.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't for sure what to say.
So I tell 5th and 6th grade, sometimes you just got to say, good one.
Good one. Okay, McGath, 2nd serve. Okay, so Hannah. And, oh, shoot. And that was over by Vetter. And,
yeah, Law had the right idea. But the other players just kind of lost it when she hit it back up and they weren't able to follow through.
Yep. Okay, so Vetter back to serve. McKeon, McGath, and that is Katie. Good dig there by Bill Brook. Over by Pullman, but it is out of bounds. So that is 2-1 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Okay, we have Claire coming back in. So we have Katie and Claire and Sadie on the front row. Hedden, McGath, and McKeon on the back row. McKeon serving. There we go.
Yep.
Okay, and that was over by Bibbs. You got me saying Bibbs.
I know, sorry. It's waiting for it on my paper.
I know. Gibbs did a good job there. 2-2 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And that is putting Foyles back to serve, which is their setter. Good serve.
Yep. You just got to chalk it up. Good serve.
Yeah, because that was a straight line serve. That was almost like I'm thinking of softball. I can't even think of it. Last night I couldn't think of names. Oh, good job by Katie. Over by Pullman. And she got in the net. She just her body kind of kept going.
Yep.
And they're gonna bring Lansall in. That's number 12. That's the first time she's been in the game. Roberts sends it over. McGath, Hedden, blocked by Roberts. There we go. And we sent it back over, and Foyles could not come up with that one. 4-3 on the Cass Communication scoreboard, and that is putting Katie Flynn at the line. Foyles. Oh, they're going to call her in then. Yep. And she knew it. Yep, she knew it. Okay, Gibbs, but it was a nice try, though. Okay, Ham's coming in. Okay, Gibbs back to serve. Okay, Katie. Katie back over. Foyles. And Lansall takes it back. Foyles. Oh, good job. Oh, they're going to call. Yeah. That was an awesome job by Fetter, though.
Yes.
But it hit the ceiling, so then they called ceiling, so that's a point for us.
Yeah, if it goes up and hits the ceiling, comes back down your side, you can still hit it. But if it goes over, hitting the ceiling, then it's out.
Yeah. 5-4 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Cassian back to serve. Okay, Foyles. Oh, back over to Ballbrook. but she sent it backwards, so Pullman sent it over. Ham. Foils dumps it back. McGath, I think. Oh, good job. Good job by passing. Roberts. Good job by Ham. Okay. Ham.
Will last. Shop www.arrestedgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest hometown service.
And we're live with you again. And I got that back just in time, thank goodness, or else I was going to get really mad. And McGath puts it where Pullman and Vetter couldn't come up with it. Okay, so it's 9-7, still in favor of Greenfield. Okay, we have Hedden back to serve. Okay, Foils, and she sends it over to Billbrook. Nice job by Katie Flynn. She put it where they ain't. Okay. So 9-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And once again, to our viewers, I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. Hedden. Foils. And that's over to Gibbs. Law. Blocked. Okay, Hannah. Foils. Better. Okay, McKeon and Katie. Market, McGath, Katie, Hannah, Pullman, Foils. Law. Better. Just puts it right where, yep, in that empty hole right there. At 10-8 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Okay, and this gives Billbrook serve, and it's out. So it's 10-9 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We have Cassing back in. I don't know who the other one that came back in. Okay, Foils. Good job by Hedden. Katie. Billbrook. Foils over to Vetter. And Vetter, I think she was swinging before the ball was there. 10-10 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We're putting McGath back at the line. Okay, and that was Pullman. And she headed over to Vetter. McGath. Katie. Blocked. McGath, Katie again. She put it, oh, good save there. Good save. Hannah hit it back over. Law brings it down.
Yep.
Okay, we got the lead again. 11-10 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Oh, just barely over the net. Foils over to Vetter and out. So 12-10.
That was a good job for Brown County to watch that back line.
Yes.
Just not automatically
trying to go
the
after
hit.
it. Yeah. Okay, McGath. Just barely over again.
Ace.
And Hannah could not come up with that. Okay, so 13-10 now. We got a 2-point lead. 3-point lead, sorry. Can't count. McGath. Oh, out. Gosh darn it. We needed them serves too.
Yep.
Okay, that should put Vetter's back to serve. Okay, Cassing, Hedden, Katie, Vetter, and then back over by Pullman. Pullman, Foils, Pullman, blocked. Oh, and there was nobody there to kind of come up with that little dig after they blocked it. See, that's a hard one. When you block them,
yep,
that's hard to come up with that hit right after that. Oh, I was like, okay. Vetter still serving. Yep. Okay. McKeon, McGath, Katie. So you don't give up, girls. There you go. And Gibbs, Cassing, Law, Vetter, Foils, Gibbs, McKeon. Oh, over. Good job by Cassing. Okay. That was Vetter. Oh, dig it out. Oh. And Foyle sent that back over, and we could not dig it out. 13-13 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Vetter is still serving. Is this her third one? Second?
Yep,
Third one? Okay. McKeon, McGath, Katie. Out. Okay, when she sent it back over, it went out. So it's 14-13, and Greenfield's got the lead once again. Vetter, McGath, Katie. Foils, Gibbs, and I don't know.
That was an excellent play for Greenville Northwestern.
Did they give up? Did our girls give up, or just?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know either. I couldn't really tell. I was still concentrating on Greenfield because that was an awesome save.
It was a very good save.
Let's take a commercial break.
They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Okay, Susie Houston, Joanna Hilburn, and we are back, and it is 15-13 on the Cass Communication scoreboard with Greenfield leading.
Third game,
and Vetter is still serving. Okay, Katie, Gath, Katie, blocked by Gibbs. I mean, just put it right back at us.
Yeah, Greenfield Northwestern's definitely pick up some momentum.
Yeah,
and they're not one to lose it.
Nope. Okay, so Vetter still serving. Cassing, McGath, Law, Vetter, Foils, and Gibbs. Ooh, that was too close to call. Lift. Okay, that was a lift, and that was a lift by Foils. Yeah, when we set that ball up and it's that close to the net, that's scary.
Yeah, you take a deep breath and hold it.
Okay, McKeon, Hannah, Foils, Pullman, McKeon, McGath, Katie, Hannah, Foils, sends it back over. Oh, over. Okay, good job. Vetter, Foils, and Gibbs. And it is blocked. Blocked. I like saying that when we do the blocking.
Yeah, but that was a good hit, good block from both teams.
Oh yeah. Okay, so we have McKeon back to serve. It's 16-15 in favor of Greenfield. Nice serve. Foils, Pullman, put it where we ain't. 17-15 in favor of Greenfield. Roberts comes back in for Hannah, and that sends Foils back to serve, which Foils is their setter, so she'll be serving and running right back out to the middle. And that was needed too hard. Okay, Ham is going in for Hedden, and we have Katie back to serve. Good serve. Okay, and that was Gibbs. Passing Ham. Oh, just out. 18-16 on the Cass Communication scoreboard, and we're putting Gibbs back as a service line. Okay, It's Gibbs. Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay. Katie thought Claire should have come back a little more. And I don't know if the coach thought that too. I'm not for sure. Gibbs' second serve. There we go. Claire put it where we ain't. That's what we need to do. Okay, 19-17 on the Cash Communications scoreboard, still in favor of Greenfield. And we have got Sadie Cassing back to serve. Oh, yep, just out. Okay. Pullman back to serve. It's 20-17. Claire Market come in for Sadie Cassing. And we have Pullman back serving. Okay, Katie. Claire. Good dig by Pullman. Vetter couldn't. She was trying to just barely get it over, and she didn't even get it over. 20-18. And we have Claire coming in. Law come in for McKeon. So we have Law, Ham, and McGath in the front row. Market, Katie, and Claire in the back. Okay, Gibbs, Foyles, Roberts. Ham, Vetter. Oh, Foyles and Vetter. Foyles was a little off balance there. Oh, and Law tried to come down with it, and she was a little closer to the net, I think, than she thought she would. I don't know how to call them.
On those, it's hard. This view
Yeah.
is hard.
Yeah. Hannah back to serve. McKeon, McGath, Ham. And that was Vetter. Okay, we're not giving up anyway. Okay, Foyles. Darn it. And that was back over by Billbrook. And we couldn't dig it out. 22-18 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. And Hannah's back serving. Market, McGath, Law, good save. Foyles, Vetter, Ham, Pullman, Foyles, and I couldn't tell who that other one was that hit it. Foyles, oh, and that's Bill Brook.
Oh, they're going to call Greenville Northwestern in the net.
Okay, we needed that. Okay, Hedden is coming in to serve, and it's 22-19 in favor of Greenfield with Hedden serving. Good serve. Foyles, Vetter, Market, McGath, Law. Yeah, okay, so Gibbs hit that a little too close to Foyles to dig out of the net. Okay, so 22-20 in favor of Greenfield with Hedden still serving. Oh, darn. Dang it. Our serves have killed us tonight. Okay.
Laurel Roth is coming back in.
Yep, so Roth is in to serve. It's 23-20 in favor of Greenfield. There we go. Good job.
It was out.
Oh, man. Oh. Okay. Well, I think everybody thought that that was in, but that was not. So that took the score to 24-20. Okay, and that is with Roth. Better. Yep, and she put it where we ain't. And that is the game. And that is 25-20 in favor of Greenfield. Both teams played good.
Yes.
I mean, that was a good game.
Yeah, there's nothing to hang Hornets' heads about
No,
tonight.
gosh, no. Okay. Do you got stats ready?
Yep, we'll go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
So for the post game, Cassie Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, helping to build our community for 45 years. Cassie Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, Illinois, 773-2611. Okay, what do you got for stats,
All right.
babe?
Serve points for Brown County, Casey McKeon with 1, Gabby McGath with 4, Gracie Hedden with 2, Katie Flynn with 1. For Greenfield Northwestern, serve points, Jessica Vetter with 5, Laurel Roth with 2, Alexis Pullman with 2, Katie Boyles with 1, Hannah with 2, and Kirsty Gibbs with 1.
Okay. Players of the game, sponsored to you by Kelsey Inc. At 115 South Capitol Avenue, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-9090, KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. This one's going to be hard.
Well, and I'm going to say,
I
think
was kind of giggling.
volleyball is hard in general to have a player of the game because it's a little bit different than basketball. You know, volleyball is a true team sport, and it takes all 6 players on the court to succeed. And so I find it very hard to give a player of the game in the sport of volleyball, to be honest.
Yeah, because there's not one of them that didn't do a good job for Greenfield.
Exactly.
You had your setter Foils, but, you know, she would have good sets to Gibbs and Roberts and Pullman and Better. But then you had, you know, the Hornets, where, you know, they were working great tonight together as a team. And, you know, it's like, who do you give it to? You know, I'm giving it the whole team Greenfield and the whole team Hornets.
I'm going to agree with you. It was a good game. I'm glad I was here tonight to watch it.
Yes. So, let's see. This is Susie Houston and Joan Hilburn. And we'll be back tomorrow with the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball game. And who do they play tomorrow?
I don't know.
I'm not for sure either. But we'll be back tomorrow live again for the 7th and 8th grade girls basketball. And then Thursday night, I will be back here, and I think Beth Boylan is going to help me with the volleyball game, if I have a voice by Thursday anyway. So anyway, thank you for listening. I am so sorry for, you know, it going in and out. I am definitely talking to Nick Hendricker tomorrow to get him to come look at this, because I don't know why your internet keeps going in and out. But anyway, thank you for listening and watching, and signing off.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs.
Thank you for watching tonight's broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Tonight's broadcast was brought to you by B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Country Financial agents Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Mount Sterling and Griggsville, your Mount Sterling YMCA, Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings Bank, All About Dance and More, Brown County State Bank, The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Agency, The Hendricker Funeral Home, Gassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, L. Grady Realty, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, A Rustic Garden, Dot Foods, and Main Street Repair. Thank you for watching the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.